Hello, dear student. Welcome to video series of database management system. Okay, we will continue with our unit first, introductions to database management system. In previous video, we already discussed about the some basics definitions regarding this chapter, in which include a definition of data, informations, database, example of the informations and database, management system, database management system. After that, we was discuss about the difference between data and informations. I already said that it is this question asking in the examinations for the 2 marks, where the database management system is used, or applications. Metadata, definition of metadata is data about data. Components of data dictionary is entity, attributes, relationship and key. Data items, records, files, system catalogs. Okay, system catalog is the container for the metadata data dictionary. There are the two types of data dictionary available, active and passive data dictionary. I already discussed about what is the difference between active and passive data dictionary. Data warehouse, historical source like files, DBMS, and when we have to perform a decision making operations, then that time we use the data warehouse. Okay. Database system environment means how a database system is work. It is divided into 3 parts. First of all, programmer. After that, programmer or end user, applications programmer, database designer, database administrators, software and hardware. Okay. Data administrators means who is DA. DA is the senior persons in the organizations who fulfill the requirement of the client. Okay, DA works on the requirement gathering, analysis and design phase. Who is the DBA? DBA is the person in the organizations who technical persons and implement the how database is implemented, what are the design, who can access it, how we fulfill the requirement of DA. Okay, that is the DBA. Difference between DA and DBA. This questions is also important for the examinations purpose. Difference between DA and DBA. We already discussed in our previous video. After that, what is the function and responsibility of the DBA? What are the work of the DBA? Now, in today's lecture, we will discuss about the some system which already existing in previous year, and we outcomes this disadvantages using this system, using database management system. First of all, paper based system. Paper based system means like this. You can see in the photos, this is the paper based system. Paper based system means all the records of data are in paper. Okay. So, what are the disadvantages of this kind of paper based system? See, first of all, too much space required to store the paper based system. We need a more space to store this paper based system. If I want to search a record instantly or urgently, then it is tedious task to find a data. Okay. Or if I want to modify some records, for example, right now we are the student of the first semester in diploma computer engineering. After the 3 years, you may be pass out from the institute. Then I want to modify your data as you all are the pass out from the DSTC. Then that is tedious job for me to find your records as in paper based system, and how it is not a easy task to modify such a data. In before some years, paper based system is existing. So many disadvantages of the paper based system. Clear? After that paper based system, file based system is working, okay, which is already we used, okay, means you write your assignment in soft copy as like in Word file, PDF file, you put your data in Excel sheet, you write some notes on Notepad, okay. Right now you all are use the file based system. In the file based system, some of the disadvantages still available compared to database management system. The disadvantages like data will not consistent, means I have two files with the records of Word file and Excel file. For example, student data available in Word file and Excel file, okay. Then it may be possible that the student data updated in Excel file but not updated in Word file. That it will be seen that data is not in consistent state due to data redundancy. Redundancy means I need only one record, but I have two files of the same record in Word file and Excel file. So data will not be in consistent state and data redundancy will be there. Tough task to search the data compared to database management system. In database management system, it is easy task to search compared to file based system. So right now we come with database management system. In database management system, we used the MySQL, Oracle, SQL server. You see in the figure there are the central hub or central server available for the storing of the data. That means my data store in single place and all the user can access that data. For that data will consistency, means there is only one file to store a data. It is not need to be a multiple copies of data in database management system. So data redundancy automatically removed, and due to data redundancy it is means data in the consistent state, okay. Central data can be accessed, any user can access the data any time. So the compared to paper based and file based, these are the some advantages of database management system. Now we will discuss about the advantages of file oriented system, disadvantages, advantages of DBMS and disadvantages of the DBMS. This questions is also a most important for the examinations purpose for 3 or 4 marks. At the end of this unit, we will discuss about the questions of this chapter, okay. Advantages of file oriented system. Disadvantages is compared to paper based system. So the file oriented system have some advantages over the paper based system. First of all, backup. Disadvantages is compared with paper based system. Backup means in file oriented system possible to take a faster and automatically backup of the database. For example, you have to prepare a practical 1 for database management system. You write your code in soft copy or in any Word file. So, it is possible to take a faster and automatically backup of the database compared to write your assignment, and it is easy task to write the data in file oriented system. Okay. Second one is compactness. Compared to paper based system, it is easy task for the compactness. It is possible to store the data compactly. Compared to paper based system, the size of file is reduced. So, data in the compactness. Data retrieval means provide enhanced data retrieval techniques to retrieve the data stored in the file. If I want to search any kind of data, then Control S is available for searching or data retrieving compared to paper based system. In paper based system, there is no any shortcut key compared to file oriented system for data retrieval and data searching. Fourth one advantages is editing. It is easy to edit any information stored in the computer in the form of file. But obvious, in paper based system, I need to find first of all data. After that I modify. It is tedious task for me. Editing of file, it is easy to compare with the paper based because of it is available in soft copy in computer file forms. So, it is very easy to editing. Remote access. In computer based system, it is possible to access the data remotely in any place or anywhere. You can access your file in file oriented system or computer based system. Sharing. Data stored in the file system can be shared among the multiple user at a time. જે તમે કરો જ છો, એક પ્રેક્ટિકલ લખે છે અને બીજાને શેર કરે છે. It is easy to compare. Assignments ની બુક આપો છો પછી કોઈ લઈ જાય છે ને પાછી નથી આપતા, એના કરતા તમે પ્રેક્ટિકલ લિસ્ટ લખ્યું હોય સોફ્ટ કોપીમાં એ જે શેર કરો છો એ ઇઝીલી છે. So, these are the advantages of file oriented system. Backup, take a faster backup. Compactness, store a data compactly. Data retrieval, easy techniques to data retrieval. Editing, easy to edit any informations. Remote access, anywhere, any place you can access your data. Sharing, multiple user can share the same file with the same time. Clear? Disadvantages of file oriented system compared to paper based system. After disadvantages of file oriented system, disadvantages we can compare with our DBMS, database management system. Okay. Data redundancy means it result in memory wastage. It's like I store student information in Word file, same the data I can store in the Excel file. So, this create a data redundancy. Data inconsistency. Inconsistency means data not in consistent state due to data redundancy. Redundancy means same data available in more files. And inconsistency means same data in different file with the one file is updated, another file is not updated. So, it's create a data inconsistency due to data redundancy. Difficulty in accessing data. Accessing data is not convenient and efficient in the file processing system. That means centrally data access, it is not available in file oriented system. Atomicity problem means activity must happen in its entity or not at all. Limited data sharing. Due to data isolations, it is difficult to share the data among the different applications. Some of the file are supported in some applications, some of the file which is not supported in some applications. So, limited data sharing. Integrity problems. Integrity means that the data contains in the database is both correct and consistent. Correct means it is in both file it is true or correct, and consistent means in both file it is updatable in both file. Not in one file is updated and another file is not updated. Concurrent access. Multiple users are not allowed to access the data simultaneously. Concurrent access, that means multiple users are not allowed to access the data simultaneously. Security problem. Compared to database management system, data should be accessible in limited way only. For example, some of the account informations in bank, then the security is must. For example, you want to access the account informations for yours, so the bank is only allowed to see you only and only your informations, not all details of account held in this bank. So this is possible in database management system compared to file oriented system. So these are some disadvantages of file oriented system: data redundancy, data inconsistency, difficult in accessing data, atomicity problem, limited data sharing, integrity problem, concurrent access, and security problem. This question is important for the examinations purpose. Both are advantages and disadvantages of file oriented system. After that, we will discuss about the advantages of DBMS. Means, what is the advantages of the database management system? Those are the disadvantages of file oriented system, which will become advantages of the database management system. First of all, remove data redundancy. How we can remove? Due to centralized data, it is avoid to unnecessary duplications of the informations. So, centralized data, that means which data we store already in central database, then we did not need to create another copy for that data. So, data store in the single place. So, it reduces the data redundancy. Remove data consistency means data consistency occur due to data redundancy. If we reduce the data redundancy, then it is obviously that data will be in consistent state. Due to remove the data redundancy, automatically data available in the consistent state. So, it reduces the data consistency or remove the data consistency. Efficient data access. Required amount of data can be retrieved by the providing appropriate query to the database. Through the query, if I want to access the student information, those who are stay in Junagadh, then I want such a DBMS query to perform that operations and give me a data those students stay in Junagadh. So, these are easy tasks compared to file oriented system data access. So, the advantages of DBMS is efficient data access. Improve the data sharing means authorized user and applications programmer can share this database easily. If I want to share my data with only 5 students, then it is easy task for me for sharing in database management system. Atomicity, that means operations in the database executed either 100% or 0%. My task is completed completely or completed cancel. In between state are not available in database management system. Improve concurrent access. Multiple users are allowed to access data simultaneously. This is far better and far faster performance. For the centralized data at a time, multiple users are allowed to access data simultaneously. This is the better and faster performance. Okay. Improve data security. DBMS provide a way to control the access data for different users according to their requirement. We already discussed in file-oriented system disadvantages. If I want to access the account information in bank, then bank only allowed to see your informations, not all. So, in the bank system, DBMS is must for data security. Clear? Those are the 7 advantages of the DBMS. Okay. After disadvantages of the DBMS, these are the some also disadvantages of the database management system. First of all, high cost. For centralized data, we need to purchase some server. So, compared to file oriented, it is in high cost. High initial cost to require to implement database and applications program. For the centrally data, we need one program, applications program to access this centrally data. Specialized manpower needed means DBMS required to specialize manpower to design, develop and provide the database administrator service. We need some manpower to for database design, for access and develop for the database. Increase the complexity. It is necessary to understand the requirement of the organizations and different kinds of user to design and implement the efficient database. It is necessary to understand the requirement of the organizations. Before the implementations of the database, it is necessary to understand the requirement of the organizations and difficult kinds of user to design and implement the efficient database. Need of explicit backup and recovery. An entire database is maintained centrally, so it is must provide the efficient backup and recovery facility. If my central data fail, then I lost all the data. So, it is need a explicit backup and recovery. So, these are the 4 disadvantages of the high cost, specializations, manpower, increased complexity, need explicit backup and recovery. Clear? So, here we complete our first chapter, which is having some fundamentals definitions, DA, GBA, database program environment and advantages of file, disadvantages of file. Okay. In assignment first, all of you write this questions. Total there are the 13 questions, 7 questions for 2 marks and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13 for the 3 and 4 marks. In assignment first, the first questions is define data and informations. For this, you have to write the definition of data, example of data, definition of informations and example of the informations which I provide in previous video. Okay, so for the 2 marks purpose, you have to write definition of data, definition of informations, and example of the data and example of the informations. What is data dictionary? You have to write what is data dictionary and components of data dictionary and active and types of the data dictionary. Need not to describe the type of the data dictionary, just to list down type of the data dictionary who stored in the data dictionary. Okay. Define entity and attributes. These are the components of the data dictionary. So you have to define entity and attributes with example of entity and attributes. We already discussed in our previous video with the example. Okay. Fourth question is, what is metadata? You have to provide the informations of the metadata, write one example and mention that in this example which is metadata. After question 5, differentiate data and informations. In previous video, we discussed about the difference of data and information. We just listed the 4 difference, right? That 4 difference in question 5. What is data warehouse? Explain in brief. Okay. The definition of data warehouse and which type of data store in data warehouse, why we need for the 2 marks, write in brief. Okay. Differentiate active and passive data dictionary. We have 4 points for the active data dictionary and passive data dictionary. You can put these 4 points in this difference. Okay. These 7 questions for 2 marks. After that, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. This all the question for 3 or 4 marks. Explain function of DBA. Okay, there are the 6 or 7 function of the DBA. We already discussed in previous video. Write these 4 functions of DBA. Differentiate DA and DBA. Same video we discussed 6 difference of DA and DBA. You have to write all the difference are there DA and DBA. Disadvantages of file oriented system. In this video, we already discussed some disadvantages of file oriented system or file processing system compared to DBMS. Write all the disadvantages for file processing system or file oriented system. Advantages of DBA means there are the 7 or 8 advantages available for the DBA. In this video we discuss. So write all the advantages of the DBA. Explain components of data dictionary, entity, attributes, relationship and key. Write his data dictionary components definitions and also write with example. Compare database system with file oriented system. We seen all the advantages, disadvantages of both of them. Then make a difference of database system and file oriented system. It is up to you how to make this questions. Okay. You have to write this assignment first in your assignment book. Clear? તમારે આ બધા જ અસાઇનમેન્ટ ફર્સ્ટના ક્વેશ્ચન્સ તમારી અસાઇનમેન્ટ બુકમાં લખવાના છે, પણ જેવી રીતે માર્ક્સનું વેઇટેજ છે એવી રીતે લખવાના છે. તમને બધા જ ક્વેશ્ચનના આન્સર પ્રીવિયસલી વિડીયોમાં મળી જશે, એ જ પ્રમાણે તમારે લખવાના છે. અસાઇનમેન્ટ બુક જ બનાવવાની છે. અસાઇનમેન્ટ ફર્સ્ટ કરી ક્વેશ્ચન્સ લખતા જાઓ અને એના આન્સર લખતા જાઓ. નેક્સ્ટ વીકમાં આપણે જ્યારે મંગળવારે મીટિંગ હશે એના પછીના એટલે નેક્સ્ટ વીકના સેટરડે અસાઇનમેન્ટ સબમિટ કરવાનું છે. બરાબર? નેક્સ્ટ સેટરડે આવતો આ સેટરડે અને એના પછીના સેટરડે અસાઇનમેન્ટ ફર્સ્ટ સબમિટ કરવાનું છે વિથ ધ આન્સર ઓફ all these questions. Total 13 questions. Assignment book માં question answering લખી તો ઉપર તમારું નામ અને એનરોલમેન્ટ નંબર લખવાના છે અને એ જ અસાઇનમેન્ટ્સ બુકના ફોટાસ અથવા પીડીએફ બનાવવાની છે. અસાઇનમેન્ટ્સ બુકના સિંગલ ફોટો નહીં, અસાઇનમેન્ટ 1 ની આખી પીડીએફ બનાવી અને ગૂગલ ક્લાસરૂમમાં અપલોડ કરવાની છે. પણ જેટલા માર્ક્સનું વેટેજ છે એ પ્રમાણે અસાઇનમેન્ટ લખજો. અસાઇનમેન્ટ ફર્સ્ટ, બરાબર. પછી જ્યારે તમારી હું ટેસ્ટ લઈશ એમસીક્યુ ટેસ્ટ ત્યારે ત્યારે હું ચેપ્ટર 1 માંથી MCQ ટેસ્ટના ક્વેશ્ચન્સ કન્સિડર કરીશ. ક્લિયર? Here we complete our first unit with the assignment. Still having any doubts regarding this chapter, you will mention in comment sections. I will try to solve your query. I hope you understand this unit successfully. Thanks to all of you for watching this video.